Hi guys, welcome to my July update for my makeup rehab. This is where I hold myself accountable for the things that I purchase and then congratulate myself for the things that I've either decluttered or used up. So if you want to see how I did this month, then stick around. Welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Andi, and I'm really happy that you're here. Okay, you guys, I have to say first, I am very proud of myself for the restraint that I have been showing. I have purchased a few things within the last month, and I will share those with you. But first, we're going to talk about the things that I have used up and my declutters. We started off with 32.5 credits in my beauty bank. Yes, yes. And now we're going to add some more. So first off, I finished an entire primer. This is the NYX Plump Right Back. Not a fan, don't recommend if you have dry skin. I know people love it. People love that primer. I did not. Okay, now, what else did I use up? I used up an entire lip liner. This is the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Liner in the shade Totally Toffee. It is completely gone. I can get just a little bit, but once it starts scraping my lips, I'm done with it. So yeah, it's over. And this is one of my favorite lip liners. I will repurchase. I do have a couple of warm browns, neutral to warm browns, that I want to use first. And then I used up another entire primer. This is my Wet n Wild Impossible Primer. This is amazing. It's all completely empty. This one was starting to get a little dry. It does have a shelf life, you guys. After a while, it will get weird and dry. But I really love this primer so much. I already have a replacement that has been in my stash over here. So yeah, so I have that. I used up an entire concealer. It is gone. You can see the windowing in it. Oh, it has a hair on it. This is the Item Beauty Air Hug Concealer in the shade 200. I like this concealer a lot. I hate this packaging. This packaging is so gross. See that? I clean it off, and then the next time I reach for it, it does that. And I had it sitting up. So it's just gross. It's just gross. I don't like the packaging. I think it's bad. And if you have it laying on its side, it's going to go everywhere. So that's gone. That's gone. And then I used up my Farsali Skin Tune Blur. This is all gone. You can see that in there. It is completely gone. Now this is a mini. This is 10 mils. The full size is 20 mils. So this only counts for a mini. Okay, I have 3 declutters. The first one is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. This is in the shade Fawn. I see some windowing here. I really didn't use that much. I used it like 4 times. I don't like it. It did not do well on my skin. I don't know if it's because I have dry skin or what, but it looked like cakey and cracky. And it smells atrocious. It's a terrible smell. It's very floral, perfumey, whatever. But I am going to pass this on to a friend of mine because she does not have dry skin. And I want to see if she likes it. Because I know some people really love that. So maybe someone else will really like it. The next thing I'm decluttering is the Beauty Crop. This was in my Project 3 uses. Beauty Crop, this is a liquid lipstick in the shade Bellini. And, I mean, it's pretty. It's very dry. It's like, I mean, if you can see, it's crumbly. Like, it's crumbly. You have to really... And it's such a pretty color, right? But, I have too many lip products to keep something that I don't care for. So this is going away. That's going to get thrown in the trash because it's a liquid lipstick. No way to sanitize it. And then the last thing that I have that I'm decluttering is the ColourPop Cabana Club. This was also in my Project 3 uses, and I used it once in 3 months, and I just didn't reach for it. I didn't even want to reach for it. So that tells me that I don't need to have it in my collection. So I was going to depot these shimmers. I'm not even going to do that because I have these shimmers. I have them in other palettes or singles or whatever. So I'm just going to declutter it. My daughter might want it actually because she took my last declutter, my Baroque, ColourPop Baroque palette. She took that. So maybe she wants it. Okay, you guys, so that gives me 7.5 credits going back into my beauty bank. Going back in. The half a credit is from the Farselli Skin Tune Blur Primer because that is not a full size, so I'm only giving myself a half a point for that. So that gives me a total of 40 credits in my beauty bank. I know, right? 40 credits. And as always, we're getting ready to take a few away. A few. So we're going to start off with an Ulta order that I just placed. It just came in. And this is really nothing exciting, but I purchased a replacement for my e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This is in the shade 310 Medium. I am almost done with my other one. It is here, and I will not be without it. I will not. So this is a replacement, you know, and I thought about not charging myself for replacements. But then I look at the amount of foundations that I do have, and I really need to. Because even though it's a replacement and I don't want to be without it, it's still a choice that I made to purchase. So I purchased that, and then I also purchased the Wet n Wild Primer Serum Base. It is supposedly refines pores. I'm trying to find, actually Laura the Bargain Hunter and I have been talking quite a bit about replacements for the Farselli Skin Tune Blur, because it's a little pricey. So that is what it looks like. It's a dropper. And it has a little bit of a scent to it, but it's kind of clean. And it applies very, very nicely. So we'll see. It is a serum, but we'll see if it actually does blur the pores. I'm starting with the least expensive kind of thing that may be a dupe for it, for the Farselli, and then working my way up. But, so that's that. Now, I purchased those things. Those are the only things that I purchased, but I purchased them with a gift card. Jen Beauty gave me a gift card for my birthday, so I paid for my order with those. So those do not come off. But these things do. I have a few things from the Ipsy add-ons that I am going to charge myself for because I don't charge myself for the things I get in my Ipsy boxes, but if I purchase add-ons or purchase from the drop shop, then I am definitely going to deduct points because that is money out of my own personal bank, right? So the first thing that I actually got it in a set, these two together, and this is the Yensa BC Foundation. It is BB and CC full coverage foundation, and it is an SPF 40. And it came with this, which is the Farselli Skin Tune Blur. And this is actually my last one. I had another order that never showed up, and they did refund me. They told me if it actually does show up, that they'll, but according to them, it's never even been shipped. So whatever. So these actually came in a set, but I am going to charge myself individually. So this is going to be a 1 credit, and this is going to be a half a credit because it is a mini or a deluxe sample. So that's 1.5. And then I also purchased this ABH. It is a concealer, and it's Magic Touch Concealer, and this is in the shade 6. So let me see what I think about this. That is what it looks like. It looks like it might be a good thing, but this is a mini. So again, this is a half a point taken away. And then the next thing I have is also ABH, and it's ABH Dip Brow Gel. I did get the shade dark brown. That's what the shade looks like. It's pretty dark. We'll see. I don't usually use a brow gel. I usually use eyeshadow on my brows, but sometimes I do. And a lot of people love this. Now, tell me, you guys, is this a full size or is this a deluxe sample? Because I think it's a deluxe sample, but I'm going to charge myself 1 credit just in case it's full size. So there's 1 credit. So that is 3 credits taken away, which leaves me 37 credits. Now, I will show you something else I bought that I'm not deducting, and I'll tell you why. I also bought from Ipsy add-ons or sale or something, the Natasha Denona Foundation X Plus Full Coverage Foundation. Now, the reason that I am not charging myself for this is when it came, I will put some pictures up here of what it looked like when it came. I didn't know if it was broken or if it was just open. I think it's broken because I just had this in with my foundation and it was on its side, and it was like all gross on this outside. So it might be broken, but anyway, they did refund me. They did. Of course, their go-to response is, oh, we don't have that anymore. We're sold out, even though it's in the freaking sale right now. We don't have that. We're sold out. So we're just going to refund you, which is fine. I'm not complaining. I'm happy to be refunded for that. So I'm actually not charging myself anything for that because I did get a refund for it. Okay, you guys. So the last thing that is definitely getting deducted, I have not purchased an eyeshadow palette, I don't think, since April. I think it was April where I did my ColourPop, the collection, the Lavish collection. I think. I could be telling you a lie, but I don't think I've purchased an eyeshadow palette since then. But this is the Ice Cream Dream palette from Glamlight. First of all, how cute is that? How cute is that? That's going to take up so much room. And I am going to keep it in the thing. I kept the cake palette. But this is what it looks like. So cute. This has been on my wish list for so long. We're talking over a year, maybe even 2 years. And Glamlight had it for $22. Yeah. I think it's what is it normally? $40 or something like that. I'll put it up here if I can figure it out. But this is what it looks like. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. And I know that this palette has been around for a long time, but I would never purchase it for myself because it's a little bit more of a pricier palette. And $22, you guys, $22 plus shipping, of course. I had to pay shipping. But $22 all day long. All day long I would purchase this. So I did purchase it, and I'm super excited about it. That's what I need, right? I need another eyeshadow palette. But that's okay because I have wanted it for so long, and I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at myself for it. I'm happy for myself, actually. Okay, you guys, so we are deducting 4 because we are not deducting anything for these because these were bought with a gift card, and that is in my rules. My rules are always in the description box below so that you know how I am charging myself or rewarding myself. So these count as 1 because these are both minis. 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives me a total of 36 credits in my beauty bank. Yes. So I have a couple more things coming from the Ipsy drop shop. I'm wondering, I can't remember if I bought any makeup. I think it's all skincare, but I might have bought makeup in there. Might have. But if I did, of course I will show you and I will hold myself accountable. I will. So that's it, you guys. Tell me in the comments below how you're doing on your makeup rehab. Are you doing well? Are you failing? If you're on a no buy or a low buy, how are you doing? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for my makeup rehab. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.